Wrestling Insider Gurus.
Wig, wig,
Wig.
wig. So, guess what we're doing today? We're going to do some predictions for Saturday night's main event. There are four matches on this 2 hour card, and we're going to give you the lowdown and the rundown and every other down there is. Isn't that right?
That is correct.
All right. Shall we dive into the first match, Michael?
Sure. What would that be?
We're going to do these just in random order here.
Sure.
Steel cage match.
Bum, bum, bum.
Whoa. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest to settle it all, to end this feud in a cage.
Ooh. Who you got for that?
This is the one that I'm not sure about. I'm really
Mhm.
unsure on this. I think it's a toss up. Um, I don't know what they're going to do. I thought it was over at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I thought that was the end. And Priest got the upper hand at Backlash. He kind of got the upper hand. I guess kind of like a quasi win over McIntyre. I guess in a way at
Kinda.
Backlash
Yeah.
because he landed the kind of the fatal blow, so to say, and
Yeah.
so maybe that was a win. And because of that, I'm going with Drew. I think
Okay.
I think I think I don't know. Like you were saying before, it's good for them to build up Drew here. And I mean,
Mhm.
he's really one of the top stars. He's one of the top villains. You don't want to have him lose too much. He's kind of been on a little bit of a roll here against Priest um as far as official victories go. So
Yeah.
why not keep it going? He kind of unofficially lost at Backlash, but so
Mhm.
so I guess you kind of want to count it as in their recent matchups, kind of 1-1,
Mhm.
sort of, kind of as far as like their last two big time matchups go. So I think
Cool.
Drew's gonna end on the positive side of this.
Okay. How confident are you in that?
I'm not. I'm not. It's almost a toss up. But
Scale of 1 to 10, you're like one.
uh, probably like a three.
Okay.
Like a three. Yeah, I'm not real confident, but that's the
Okay.
route I'm going. I love cage matches. Cage matches are a
Yeah.
blast.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. This is going to
Yeah.
be these guys are good together. They have good matches.
Yeah. I like them together. I think they're
Yeah,
cool.
so I don't see how you can go wrong. Throw a cage in the equation. This should
Yep.
be probably the match of the night. I
Mhm.
think. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm
Yeah.
going with Drew.
Okay. Well, when I originally saw this, I was like, I guess are these guys just gonna do a Carmelo Andrade thing? They're gonna go like best of 14 or whatever. Because yeah, they did the WrestleMania thing. I thought it was over there, because Drew won.
Right.
And then they went to Backlash. Damian, I mean nobody won technically, but yeah, Damian suplexed him through a table or whatever. And he kind of got the upper hand at the end of the night, if you want to say that. And now they're going into Saturday Night Main Event. Um, I don't know if Saturday Night Main Event is where they're going to end this feud. I mean, it's been WrestleMania, it's been Backlash, and they're just going to end it on Saturday Night Main Event. That'd be kind of weird, especially with because if they were going to end it, I would pick Drew. I would pick Drew to win because I think he needs a push more than Damian. I think he needs to. It'd be good, smart for them to build up Drew
Well,
as a real contender.
they did do a big thing about this is it. This is the final one. This is how we're going to end it. They kind
Oh,
of
did they?
yeah, they made a big deal about that. Yeah, they both did. Priest is like, we need one more to end this and end the feud, kind of a thing. And then Drew's like, all right, this will be it then. So they kind of really made a point to say this is it. This is the last one. Feud's over after
Weird.
this. Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, I would go Drew, but I don't think that's the case. I think they're going to be
You
like,
think they're
just
lying?
kidding. Yeah. Yeah. I think they mean that until, one of them gets screwed out of the win like they usually do, and then they're
Okay.
upset about it or whatever. Because I mean, if you think about it, a stipulation where there's a steel cage, it kind of sets up for some shenanigan wins. I mean, who knows? Because to win a steel cage match, you can get a pin or submission, or you can just escape the cage. That also counts as a win. And to escape the cage, you either climb over the top or you can go through the door um, on the out to the outside. So I don't know. Maybe something will happen where Dame or Priest like claymores Damien in the face and he goes flying outside the cage and he gets like a faux win. And Drew was like, wait, wait, you can't, you're not going to win like that. This doesn't settle the
Mm,
feud at all. And then they have another stipulation, like the matches keep getting crazier. It's like a street fight and then a cage match. Next, it's going to be, who knows, like a Dominic in a shark cage again match or something. Who knows what it's going to be. But I don't know. So like they can go either way with this. But I think it would be smart to build Drew up if this is going to be the last one. But I don't know. Something tells me this isn't going to be the last one. Something tells me
okay.
something's still going to go on. So I'm gonna say Priest on this one
Okay.
because then I think they'll have their third match or final match or whatever, and then Drew will get that win, and then it'll really be over. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I think that's the way it's going to go.
Okay.
What's next?
John Cena versus
Ooh.
R-Truth in a non-title match.
Yeah. So that's interesting. When I first heard this match, I was like, oh, John Cena's going to
Right.
win, duh. But now I'm thinking, uh-oh, what are they going to do? Because they made sure that it's a non-title match. So does that mean John Cena? I don't know. John Cena could do anything. I'm still waiting for him to kind of go crazy and just get like a DQ win or something.
Mhm.
Especially on Truth, that would give him a lot of heat because Truth's such a baby face and he's so fun. Um, so I think maybe something like that. They could do something like that.
Yeah.
This one's kind of hard. This one's hard to predict. What do you think? What are you feeling about this one?
I'm with you. This was a no-brainer until I found out it was a non-title match.
Yeah,
I mean, a no-brainer. And I'm
right.
like, yeah, this is just the easy match for Cena. That's just what this is. And then I saw, oh, it's a non-title match. Now, why are they doing? Then I get thinking, why are they doing that? Why? I mean, if they were going to have Cena win, just make it a title match. What difference does it make? You just go ahead and make it an official title match, make a big deal out of that, and what difference does it make? The fact that they are saying non-title match means Truth can win and Cena still has the belt. It doesn't change
Yeah,
any of their plans moving forward, whatever they're planning. They can
right,
have Truth win this, and it doesn't change a thing as far as their plans with Cena. So,
right.
are they doing that to have Truth win, or are they doing that thinking, well, it's a non-title match? Thinking this will add intrigue to it. This will make it seem
They're
uh,
doing it to
a
throw us
little bit
off.
more unpredictable. Yeah, to throw us off, basically. Are they doing it to
Yeah,
throw us off, or is Truth going to win? It's one or the other, or else they wouldn't do it. And
right.
oh, it'd be fun if Truth won. First of all, I'm really glad they're doing this. This is fun. I'm glad
Yeah,
that
this is cool.
I'm glad that they're doing this because Truth, this is his hero since he was just a little boy.
Right, right.
And I'm glad that they didn't just brush all that off with Truth to the side because they easily could have. They easily could have. So I'm glad they're actually doing a little something with it. It's easy to pick Cena here. It's real easy to pick Cena here.
Sure.
But wouldn't it be fun if they had Truth win? Wouldn't
That
that
would be
be fun?
cool.
I'm
Yeah.
picking Truth. I'm going to do
Oh,
it.
wow. Okay.
I'm
I
going
would
to do
love
it.
that. I would love to see
Yeah.
that. That'd be
I mean,
crazy.
he's
Unless it
either
was
going to win
like,
or they're trying to throw us off. And
yeah,
maybe they're trying to throw us off. They do that sometimes. Good on them
sure.
for that. But I'm taking the bait and I'm going to
Okay.
pick Truth.
Good deal. Okay. Um, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Well, what's weird is, what was it? Was it Backlash where something happened where John Cena was walking back after the match and he started getting like teary-eyed or something, and he started like looking like he was like feeling bad for being a heel or whatnot. I don't know what that whole thing was about, but
Hmm.
I don't know if they're like alluding to maybe a possible, okay, well this I guess this heel stuff's not working. We might change it into he feels bad and make him into a babyface kind of thing. And he goes in there with our truth or whatever. And I don't know, it kind of gets out of hand. And John Cena's got like he's beating him up, and then he's got a chair or whatever. He's about to hit our truth in the head, and our truth's like, "No, John, I love you, John, no matter what." It's and then John Cena's like, "Aw." But because John Cena is our truth's role model, he does the low blow that he did with Cody to John Cena and then gets the pin. I think that would be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
Yeah. He's just like, hey, he's just doing what John Cena did because he loves John Cena so much. That would be fun. Anyway, they do this. It would really
Yeah, I'm
it'd be
glad they're
pretty
doing it.
cool.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't know if I don't. I think John Cena is just going to get the win again. I think he's going to somehow his signature is like to go for that belt and hit him over the head. I think they're gonna build that up a lot, and then somebody is eventually gonna kick out of it. I think that's gonna be like a big shock. I think he's gonna finish like the majority of his matches that way, probably, or some kind of shenanigans. And when we get to down the line where he's fighting like CM Punk or whoever's gonna, dethrone him, I think he's gonna hit him with it, but they're gonna kick out, and it's gonna be like a huge moment. I'm gonna go John Cena. I'm gonna go John Cena on this one. I think it's a no-brainer. With the title,
Oh
without
yeah.
the title, I don't know what they'd benefit from our truth winning. I'm not sure. It'd be fun, but so would Randy Orton winning. That'd be fun too. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna say John Cena.
You mentioned something that's really interesting.
Mhm.
Um, in possibly turning Cena back to a good guy. What if they want to? What if they're going to use this instead to make him even more of a villain?
They could.
Everybody loves truth. Now, what if he
True.
just beats the hell out of truth? Like like whoever's going to be Cena's next rival has to come to the rescue because he's going to beat truth up so bad.
True.
Again, this could be done regardless of who wins because it's a non-title match.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change. You're right. Cena's probably going to win, but I'm sticking with it. I am going to take that bait that they have dropped down there, and I am just going to I'm just
Okay.
all in. That hook's going right through the roof of my mouth. I'm taking it.
Yep.
Our
It
truth.
hurts. It hurts. I took it with the McAfee Gunther match, so it's
I'm doing it. I mean, they could do it. Doesn't change anything. They could still have him just beat the hell out of truth because he lost, kind of a thing.
sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So
Or he
I
could
don't
just
think
be
it.
done with it and just get a DQ and Truth wins technically.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't change a thing because it's a non-title match. That really
true.
does. It really changes the stakes here. So I'm gonna go with truth.
Yeah.
Ah, ah. That was me taking the bait.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's move on to number three. The tag team match. CM
Oh,
Punk and
okay.
Sami Zayn are going to take on Seth freaking Rollins and Braun Breaker. What do you
This one
think?
seems fun. I like this one. I think it's
Oh,
going to be fun. I think this one might, well, it's close to being the most obvious of who's going to win. I think um, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker are going to take the victory, and I think they're going to pin Sammy. I don't think. I mean, there's supposed to be this big upcoming new faction. Paul Heyman just sided with Braun Breaker. Braun's killing everybody. Seth Rollins is climbing the ladder to get to Jey Uso, to get to that World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think they really progress that story if they lose. I don't know. I mean, it is a tag team match. Anything could happen. But I just think it makes so much sense for Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins to pick up the victory here for sure. I mean, that alone is my whole reasoning. I just it does not
mm,
make sense for Sammy and Punk to to win. Maybe they will, maybe, and then that could set up something later down the road. I don't know, but right now I think my heart's set on Braun and Rollins. What do you think?
Well, they really can't have them lose, can they? I mean, they really
Right.
can't. They have to win. They have to. I mean, if they lose, I mean, they're kind of just coming out of the gate here. They can't lose. They have to
Right.
win. Unless
Yeah.
that's part of the storyline but why would that be part of the storyline? This is
I,
the obvious one. They have to win. And yeah, clearly it'll be Sammy that leaves Punk unscathed. So
yeah.
I'm with you 100%. I think this is the easy one to predict. I still think it'll be
Yeah.
a fun match. Doesn't mean it's not going to be
Oh
fun.
yeah.
I think it's an easy prediction here. They have to win. They have to.
Yeah. Agreed.
One left.
Good. That was
How about
easy.
that?
Yeah.
We are to the main event.
Bum.
Speaking of main event
Yeah.
Jay Uso versus
Wow. Main event
Logan.
Jey Uso main eventing Saturday night's main event.
I mean,
I would think he's main eventing.
oh
Is
yeah,
this official main
it
event?
is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the
Okay, that's
main
what
event. I'm pretty sure.
fun. I think so. I think
I
it is
say
too.
that
And who
with
do,
conviction, and then it's going to be like the opener. But I'm pretty
right.
sure they've kind of been pushing it like it is. So I think it is.
Yeah. And that makes sense with John Cena, R-Truth not being a title match. This would obviously be the main event for the World
Right.
Heavyweight Championship. And maybe that's why they didn't make it a title match. Maybe
Could
they
be.
wanted Jey Uso to actually be the main event of something. Who knows?
Yeah, that Cena pick seems more likely after you just said that. But I'm gonna stick with it just
All
to be
right, we'll see.
different.
We'll see come Saturday. We know
Yeah.
your last minute changes.
I'll just stick
But
with
yeah, okay.
it.
Okay, who do you think's winning this one?
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay. Uh, I just don't think they'll have him lose yet. Is
No,
kind
I
of
think this
where we're
is the
at.
most obvious, actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the tag team they really can't have those guys lose, but
Sure.
I don't think they want Jay to lose here. I think it's almost even as far as the obvious goes, but
Yeah.
they don't want him to lose yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the Logan versus Cody match of a year ago.
Right.
Cody had just won the title. They put Logan in. It was a fantastic match.
Yeah.
But, Cody won. It's the same thing here. It's going to be a
Yeah.
fantastic match. You get to show off everything Logan Paul can do. But Jay's going to win. And maybe something happens here at the same time they're where it opens up Logan's next storyline at the same time. I
Yeah.
still think they haven't. I mean, this is still just a hunch because nothing points to this yet, but I still kind of have a feeling he's going to be Judgment Day at some point. But I mean, that's been my prediction for a while. But boy, I'm probably wrong because they haven't done anything to hint towards that. So,
No, they're hinting more towards Roxanne Perez being
oh
Judgment Day
yeah,
than
yeah,
Logan. So
she is for sure. Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I think so too. I mean, Jay and Seth Rollins, they're going back and forth for this World Heavyweight Championship. That's not just going to end. They're not just going to give it to Logan and be like, "Oh, well, sorry, Jay, everything we did to you is just null
right.
and void. Just go on and we'll attack Logan now or whatever."
Yeah,
No, they're not going to do that. They're going to keep the Jay versus Rollins angle going, and to do that, Jay has to win. He has to keep the championship. I mean, maybe Logan gets disqualified and Jay like wins by default with his weird brass knuckles or whatever, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I
I
don't
think
think
Jay's going
so.
to win clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that one's easy. This one, and the tag match are easy. Watch we get them both wrong,
I
but
know.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey,
We're
kudos
usually
to
pretty
them
good
if
with
they
these
do
things.
that, but yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, this one super easy. Just Jay. Jay all the way.
Yeah, they're setting up um Jay and Gunther rematch,
Yeah.
which will be real good. And I mean, he's not qualified yet, but I'm right now I'm thinking maybe Seth Rollins wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on that Monday. Um,
Ooh, okay.
that's what I'm kind of thinking right now, but he hasn't been in any of the qualifier matches yet, so I don't know that that's the way they're going to go with that. But
Yeah.
yeah, everything just points to Jay Gunther rematch. Be real surprised if Logan Paul won here. So think
Yeah,
it'll be a
me
good
too.
match. I think it's just the same thing as the Cody match last year.
Yeah, same.
Showcase everything Logan can do to the NBC crowd. A lot of people watching who might not have watched otherwise, and but he loses and Jay wins, and good match. But I think the result is obvious.
Yeah. Yep, I agree. I agree. It's 100% Jay. Well, 99.75% Jay. Just there's that little bit that's probably not going to happen. But and don't get me wrong, I love Logan Paul. Like I would
Yeah.
love for him to be the champion. I think he's fantastic. He's way better than like 90% of the roster right now. I
Oh,
mean
he's
his
fantastic.
athleticism is everything. He's just so good. Him on the mic, he's so funny.
Oh yeah,
Like the
he's
way he
great.
was improving with the crowd Monday, I thought that was hilarious. I
He's
thought that was
great.
so fun. He was chanting at Gunther with the crowd. That was funny. But yeah, anyway, Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, we always pick who we think is going to win, not who we want to win. If we picked who we want to win, this would be completely different. Yeah, because I'd
Yeah.
rather see Logan win also, but he's not gonna. I'd rather see our truth win. Although I picked him, he's probably not gonna. But yeah, so we always pick who we think is gonna win, not who we want to, because that's the way Wig rolls.
That's how that's it.
Speaking of that's it, that really is it. Those are our predictions. They're locked and loaded, and we will be back next week to give you our grades, a recap, and all kinds of good fun stuff. So,
This has been Wrestling Insider Gurus.
Wig!
He claimed that nobody's ever kicked out of the prettiest moonsault before. Is that true?
I don't know. Are
He
we just
said
going
that.
to
And
take
he's
his word for it?
yeah, who's he? Forget
Who the
him. No.
who the hell is that? Are we
What
going
the
to take his
hell?
word for it?
No.
You know what? Screw him.
I hate him.
Me too.
He's stupid.
I actually like Joe Tessitore. See you later. I'll see you later. We'll do this again. We'll do this again real soon, there, boy.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you. I like doing this. It's all right. See ya.
We're wrestling inside our gurus. We're the coolest of the cool. We're wrestling inside our gurus. Our wigs will make you drool. Hey! We were wearing the sharpest of wigs. We take to wrestling like slop does to pigs. We're superstars at making predictions. Watch us for 2 minutes and you'll have a new addiction. We're wrestling inside our gurus. We're the coolest of the cool. We're wrestling inside our gurus. Our wigs will make you drool. Oh! We're wrestling inside a gurus. We're wrestling inside a gurus.